but he doesn't go after him right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient.
Right.
Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he's like at a world champions that are competing today at the highest level. He probably has the lowest punch count in the early rounds.
Yeah.
Because he just wait, but he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence in that.
Right back one. Body. Touch the body. Step on the body.
A little bit of weight. I think Gervonta will beat him. Honestly, I think Gervonta will hurt him. I think he'll just use IQ. He'll tire him out a little bit, and you know, I think he'll land.
Stop everything, because if you thought you'd seen crazy boxing moments, think again. Gervonta "Tank" Davis just did something so outrageous it left Joe Rogan, yes, the man who's seen it all, completely, utterly speechless. And when Joe Rogan can't even find words, you know the chaos is next level. Forget Kardashians, forget celebrity meltdowns, forget any shocking clip you've ever seen. This sparring session just rewrote the rules of what's physically possible in a boxing ring. A leaked video shows Tank sparring with a heavyweight, and in one electrifying moment, one punch, yes, one, floored the heavyweight like a lightning bolt straight from the gods of boxing. The reaction? Utter disbelief, shock, jaw drops. Joe Rogan's silent stare is the only logical response, and fans everywhere are losing their minds. Memes are exploding, tweets are trending faster than a viral TikTok dance, and the internet collectively gasps. How is this humanly possible? This isn't just training footage. This is a cultural event, a spectacle so intense that it's basically a blockbuster movie, only with more sweat, more power, and one punch that will go down in history. If you thought you knew Tank, think again, because after this, nothing will ever be the same. Gervonta Davis has always been a force to reckon with, but what just surfaced online takes his legend to a whole new stratosphere. A leaked sparring session shows Tank going up against a heavyweight, a man whose size alone would intimidate most fighters. But Tank, he moves like a cheetah on Red Bull. One punch, one clean strike, and the heavyweight hits the mat like a sack of potatoes in slow motion. It's the kind of footage that makes your jaw physically ache from dropping too hard, the kind of moment that turns casual boxing fans into obsessed analysts overnight. Joe Rogan, the man whose reactions are usually a mix of hype and philosophical musings, was left completely speechless. A rare sight that has everyone questioning the very laws of physics. Insiders are claiming this session was supposed to be routine training. But let's be honest, if Tank can flatten a heavyweight in a controlled environment, imagine what he does when he's in fight mode. The footage leaked from someone with connections in the gym, and once it hit social media, chaos erupted instantly. Clips were re-uploaded, slowed down, memed, and dissected frame by frame. Fans debated punch speed, technique, and even theories about whether Tank is secretly part superhero. The energy online is electric, with every reaction more intense than the last. The first reactions were, predictably, unbelievable. Joe Rogan's silence alone spoke volumes. Fans posted reaction compilations, comparing Tank's power to everything, from meteors hitting Earth to Godzilla stomping through Tokyo. The comparisons are absurd, but that's exactly how monumental this moment feels. Even veteran boxing commentators couldn't help but exaggerate, using phrases like unworldly and apocalyptic punch to describe what they witnessed. Memes exploded almost immediately, transforming this one sparring session into a viral event with the speed of a viral TikTok. Background on Tank makes this moment even more impressive. Known for his explosive power and pinpoint accuracy, Davis has a reputation for knocking opponents out with seemingly minimal effort. His rise through the ranks has been marked by a combination of raw athleticism and technical skill. But what we're seeing here transcends mere skill. It's dominance. Watching Tank in this sparring session, it's clear why fans and critics alike call him one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. Every movement, from his footwork to the precision of his punches, is calculated yet lightning fast, leaving larger opponents looking like they're moving through molasses. The leaked video also shows the context. The heavyweight is no novice. He's a massive presence, trained, conditioned, and confident, yet utterly powerless in the face of Tank's assault. This is not just an impressive knockout, it's a lesson in physics, biomechanics, and sheer force. Social media immediately picked up on it, with fans creating slow-motion breakdowns and GIFs capturing the exact millisecond the punch lands. Reaction videos flooded platforms, with Joe Rogan's stunned face becoming the meme that tied the entire moment together. It's the kind of footage that lives forever online, a digital artifact of power that will be referenced in discussions about boxing for years. As the clip went viral, the speculation began. Some wondered if Tank's explosiveness was enhanced in any way, while others argued it was just the natural peak of his athletic potential. Fitness experts analyzed his stance, his hip rotation, and even the angle of his fist at the moment of impact, all to try to understand how a man of Tank's size could deliver a punch that makes a heavyweight look like a rag doll. The debate added fuel to the fire, with discussions dominating boxing forums, Reddit threads, and every corner of social media where fight fans congregate. Meanwhile, celebrity reactions poured in, from rappers hyping Tank's power to athletes expressing disbelief. The response was unanimous. This is historic. Comparisons started flying to Mike Tyson, Deontay Wilder, and even Marvel superheroes. Fans joked that the punch should have come with a warning label. Caution, may cause instant unconsciousness. Others created memes with Tank portrayed as a cosmic entity, delivering knockout blows that defy reality. The public obsession turned what was a private gym session into a global spectacle. Joe Rogan's stunned reaction became the centerpiece of discussion. Known for his articulate, sometimes over-the-top commentary, Rogan's silence was deafening. His usual verbal gymnastics, usually filled with analysis, humor, and exaggeration, gave way to wide-eyed disbelief. Fans interpreted it as the ultimate validation. If Joe Rogan is speechless, it must be catastrophic, historic, and completely unstoppable. Clips of Rogan alone, mouth agape, spread like wildfire across platforms, cementing this moment as one of the most viral fight-related reactions in recent memory. The sparring session also highlights Tank's evolution as a fighter. He's no longer just explosive. He's precise, intelligent, and methodical in a way that makes his power even more dangerous. Watching the clip, it's impossible not to notice the combination of speed, timing, and force that culminates in a single decisive punch. Analysts praised his technique. Fans freaked out over the sheer power, and the heavyweight's defeat became a teaching moment for anyone who doubted Tank's capacity to dominate larger opponents. Even casual fans are hooked. You don't need a boxing background to appreciate the spectacle. One punch, one clean knockout, one viral clip, and suddenly everyone is talking. The discussion spans social media, comment sections, and even mainstream news outlets, turning what would normally be a niche sparring session into a global event. Fans are sharing the clip, creating memes, and speculating about what this means for Tank's future fights. It's the kind of viral moment that transcends sport and enters pop culture history. The first wave of memes was relentless. Twitter exploded with jokes comparing the punch to everything from natural disasters to superhero moves. One viral post even replaced Tank with Thor and the heavyweight with Loki, perfectly capturing the absurdity and awe of the moment. Social media users couldn't get enough, creating GIFs, TikTok compilations, and YouTube reaction videos. The combination of disbelief, humor, and admiration created a perfect storm of virality. Insiders revealed that this sparring session wasn't supposed to leak. It was a private training day, intended to prepare Tank for upcoming matches. But as with all things this explosive, someone captured it and shared it online. The result? Overnight, the world witnessed a knockout that redefined expectations, and Joe Rogan's stunned silence became the symbol of what happens when raw power meets flawless technique. Fans now debate endlessly. Is this Tank at his absolute peak, or is there even more to come? The footage also sparked discussion about the state of boxing itself. Fans, commentators, and celebrities alike questioned whether anyone in the heavyweight division could survive a real fight against Tank. Social media threads overflowed with arguments, comparisons, and predictions, ranging from serious analysis to absurd exaggeration. Memes portrayed the heavyweight being launched into orbit, a dramatic yet hilarious illustration of Tank's overwhelming force. Every aspect of the clip became fodder for viral content. Perhaps the most shocking part is the sheer efficiency of Tank's punch. One clean strike, and the outcome is decided. It's almost artistic in its precision, a moment of beauty in its brutality. Analysts broke down his footwork, balance, and rotational power, marveling at how a fighter of his size could dominate someone so much larger. The clip became a case study in the science of knockout power, giving fans both awe and envy. The initial leak was only the beginning. Once the clip circulated, debates erupted over who Tank could realistically face next. Social media exploded with hypothetical matchups, from legendary heavyweights to current champions. Every fan had an opinion, every analyst a theory, and every meme a punchline. The world was captivated, glued to every reaction, replay, and exaggerated breakdown. This sparring knockout is already being talked about as one of the most insane moments in boxing history. Joe Rogan's silence, the memes, the viral footage, and the global debate all combine to make it more than just a sparring session. It's a phenomenon. Fans are dissecting it endlessly, and the conversation shows no signs of slowing. The hype is real, the awe is universal, and the spectacle is only beginning. If you thought the initial knockout clip was wild, strap in, because the aftermath is a full-blown social media apocalypse. Within minutes of the leak, fans turned into digital detectives, breaking down every frame like it was evidence in a high-stakes trial. Slow-motion replays were everywhere, and the hashtag #Tank vs Heavyweight started trending faster than a viral TikTok challenge. Analysts and casual viewers alike were obsessing over the precision, speed, and sheer destructive power of that single punch, proving that Tank isn't just a boxer, he's basically a human demolition crew. Celebrity reactions poured in like a tidal wave. Rappers, athletes, and influencers flooded social media with hot takes, memes, and viral reaction videos. One popular streamer even compared Tank's knockout to a meteor smashing into Earth, while another likened him to Godzilla leveling a city. Joe Rogan's stunned silence became the meme of the week, edited into everything from movie trailers to sitcom punchlines. The world watched in awe, and anyone claiming they weren't impressed was clearly lying. Memes reached legendary levels of absurdity. Fans photoshopped Tank into superhero movies, imagining him as Thor, Superman, or even a Marvel villain, each caption more exaggerated than the last. One viral post depicted the heavyweight flying through a cityscape after Tank's punch, making it look like a blockbuster explosion scene. The internet collectively lost its mind, and the digital chaos only amplified the legend of Tank's power. Every GIF, clip, and meme fueled the fire, ensuring the story wouldn't fade anytime soon. The public outrage, or obsession, depending on how you look at it, was immediate. Boxing forums, Reddit threads, and YouTube comments became arenas for debate. Was this the most impressive knockout in recent memory? Could any heavyweight realistically survive a full bout with Tank? Every discussion spiraled into heated arguments, fan theories, and wild exaggerations that only made the story more sensational. Even casual sports fans were tuning in, unable to look away from the spectacle. Celebrity analysts joined the conversation, bringing their own flair to the chaos. Some called Tank a modern-day superhero. Others compared him to legendary fighters like Mike Tyson and Deontay Wilder. Every perspective amplified the narrative, turning what should have been a private sparring session into a global cultural event. The intensity of reactions, combined with social media's insatiable appetite for viral content, ensured that the clip dominated feeds across every platform. Then came the memes that blurred the line between absurdity and genius. One viral TikTok imagined Tank training in zero gravity, his punch so powerful it sent the heavyweight orbiting Earth. Another edited the footage into a video game cinematic, complete with dramatic music and slow-motion camera angles. Fans had officially turned the knockout into digital performance art, elevating Tank from boxer to viral legend overnight. Public discussion went even deeper, with social media users dissecting every detail of Tank's technique. Observers analyzed stance, punch angle, hip rotation, and even finger positioning, as if unlocking the secret to physics-defying power. Threads comparing the knockout to natural disasters, mythical events, and even sci-fi battles went viral, turning Tank's punch into a cultural reference point that transcended boxing. It wasn't just a knockout, it was a global talking point, endlessly entertaining and endlessly debated. The celebrity world escalated the chaos further. From athletes claiming Tank could challenge heavyweights for fun to rappers posting reaction videos with dramatic sound effects. The hype snowballed. Some commentators jokingly suggested that if Tank entered the UFC, he'd dismantle entire divisions before lunch. Joe Rogan's stunned expression continued to fuel the frenzy, becoming the ultimate visual shorthand for utter disbelief. Even brands and sponsors noticed. The knockout clip sparked conversations about Tank's marketability and his rising cultural dominance. Fitness companies, sportswear brands, and media outlets all jumped on the viral moment, amplifying the story with commentary, memes, and social media challenges. Every public reaction contributed to the narrative, expanding Tank's fame beyond the boxing world and into mainstream culture. The twists kept coming. Rumors surfaced about Tank training with other legendary fighters. Each sparring session speculated to be more intense than the last. Clips of minor interactions in the gym were analyzed for hints of future knockouts. Fans debated whether Tank's power could be replicated in a real fight scenario, or if this was simply a fluke. Every speculation became content, every comment an opportunity for virality. The frenzy reached levels that make traditional sports coverage look quaint. Meanwhile, pop culture comparisons hit peak absurdity. Fans likened Tank's punch to superhero showdowns, action movie explosions, and even apocalyptic meteor strikes. Reaction videos edited Joe Rogan's silence with dramatic soundtracks, while TikTok creators turned the knockout into cinematic masterpieces. The combination of awe, humor, and exaggeration ensured that the clip wasn't just viral, it was immortalized in meme culture. Even casual viewers were hooked. Social media threads exploded with fan theories, humorous exaggerations, and breakdowns of Tank's technique. Platforms across the internet became battlegrounds for debate. Who could survive Tank's power? How fast is that punch, really? Could physics explain it? Every reaction added fuel to the viral fire, keeping audiences glued to their screens and hungry for more. The intensity of the discussion drew attention from mainstream media as well. News outlets covered the knockout, amplifying the story to new audiences and reinforcing Tank's status as a global sensation. Analysts offered technical breakdowns, while late-night hosts joked about the absurdity of one man flattening a heavyweight in seconds. Every mention, joke, and reaction contributed to the crescendo of hype surrounding Tank and his jaw-dropping knockout power. Fans also turned the moment into an ongoing saga. Reaction compilations, slow-motion analysis, and viral edits kept the narrative alive and evolving. Memes depicting Tank as a cosmic force, a superhero, or even a godlike figure were shared millions of times. Joe Rogan's stunned silence became the definitive symbol of this extraordinary event, referenced in countless posts and remixed endlessly. The social media ecosystem had officially crowned Tank a legend. Even sports analysts couldn't resist the exaggeration. Comparisons to historical knockouts, scientific discussions about impact force, and even playful arguments about who could survive a fight against Tank became viral talking points. Every perspective, from the absurd to the analytical, fed into the hype machine, ensuring the knockout would remain a topic of fascination long after the initial leak. The combination of memes, celebrity reactions, and fan analysis created a self-perpetuating cycle of virality. Every post generated engagement, every reaction inspired more content, and every new perspective reinforced Tank's dominance. Social media had transformed one sparring session into a worldwide phenomenon, and no one could stop watching. Meanwhile, the internet collectively lost its mind over the punch itself. GIFs, TikToks, and YouTube clips dissected the moment endlessly, with every frame analyzed, reinterpreted, and amplified. Fans speculated about physics, strength, and even superhero-level genetics, turning Tank's knockout into a cultural touchstone. The spectacle was no longer about boxing. It was about global fascination, absurd creativity, and the thrill of witnessing something unprecedented. And just when it seemed the hype couldn't get any higher, more leaks and clips surfaced, shots of Tank in other sparring sessions, displaying the same lightning-fast power and precision. Social media lit up again, amplifying the legend. Joe Rogan's speechless face became a recurring meme, and fans joked that it should be used as a warning for anyone stepping into the ring with Tank. The frenzy escalated, turning the knockout into an ongoing cultural event. By now, it was clear This wasn't just a sparring session, it was a viral masterpiece, a meme generator, a pop culture moment that redefined public expectations for athletic dominance. Tank's power, Joe Rogan's stunned silence, and the internet's unrelenting creativity combined to produce a digital storm that refused to die down. The spectacle was escalating, and fans couldn't get enough. The aftermath of Tank's knockout has left the boxing world reeling, and Joe Rogan's speechless reaction only amplified the magnitude of what just happened. Social media feeds remain flooded with clips, memes, and theories that dissect every millisecond of that punch. The public obsession has become a global event, turning one sparring session into an unforgettable cultural moment. Casual fans, analysts, and celebrities alike are still trying to process how a single punch could level a heavyweight and leave a legend like Rogan dumbfounded. Repercussions are already being felt throughout the sport. Fellow fighters, trainers, and promoters are recalibrating their expectations, knowing that Tank is operating on a level few can even imagine. Hypothetical matchups dominate discussion boards, with debates ranging from plausible strategies to absurdly impossible scenarios. Every gym, fight camp, and training facility is now whispering about Tank's power, and any fighter stepping into a ring with him faces not just an opponent, but an almost mythic force of nature. The celebrity world continues to fuel the frenzy. Rappers, athletes, and influencers keep posting reaction clips, remixes, and memes, keeping the momentum alive. One viral edit even inserted Tank into a Star Wars lightsaber duel, while another compared him to Thanos snapping away the competition. The absurdity is intentional, the exaggeration is relentless, and the effect is undeniable. Tank has transcended boxing, becoming a larger-than-life figure in pop culture, a living meme, and the embodiment of viral shock value. Brands and sponsors are paying close attention. The viral knockout has not only elevated Tank's fame, but has turned him into a marketable phenomenon. Fitness companies, sportswear brands, and streaming services are eager to associate with a fighter who commands global attention and can generate engagement faster than any marketing campaign. Every post, clip, and meme is now part of a commercial ecosystem, proving that Tank's power isn't just physical, it's cultural currency. Fans remain obsessed, analyzing every new post for clues about Tank's next move. Social media threads, Reddit discussions, and YouTube comment sections have become arenas for debate, with participants dissecting technique, speed, and force like elite scientists studying a natural disaster. Every detail, from foot positioning to punch trajectory, is theorized, dissected, and celebrated. The knockout isn't just a moment, it's a puzzle, a spectacle, and a collective obsession. Joe Rogan's stunned silence continues to reverberate across platforms. Memes of his expression are everywhere, edited into movie trailers, reaction compilations, and even satirical news segments. His inability to speak perfectly encapsulates the awe of the moment, creating a symbol of disbelief that fuels the legend of Tank's power. Social media users jokingly declare that anyone witnessing the punch in person might require medical attention from sheer shock. The narrative has shifted from a single knockout to Tank's entire persona. Fans and commentators are framing him as a modern-day superhero, a force capable of redefining what's possible in the ring. Conversations about human limits, boxing technique, and athletic excellence dominate threads, but always with a heavy layer of exaggeration and humor. This isn't just sport, it's myth-making, fan participation, and viral spectacle all rolled into one. The memes continue to evolve. TikTok creators turn the punch into cinematic battles, Instagram edits exaggerate the force, and Twitter users produce clever one-liners comparing Tank to meteors, Hulk-level power, and comic book titans. The internet has officially immortalized the knockout, ensuring the clip will be referenced for years as a benchmark of dominance. Fans compete to produce the most absurd, entertaining exaggeration, turning the moment into a living, breathing, cultural artifact. Meanwhile, public perception of Tank has shifted dramatically. He's no longer just another rising boxer, he's a legend in the making. Analysts and casual fans alike discuss his potential future fights with a mix of awe and terror. Hypothetical matchups with the heaviest, most skilled opponents spark debates that border on the absurd. But the discussion itself reinforces Tank's status. Every new post or story adds layers to his myth, keeping audiences glued to feeds, comment sections, and reaction videos. Even casual media outlets can't resist. The knockout and Joe Rogan's stunned face have appeared in news segments, late-night commentary, and viral sports recaps. Every mention spreads the story to new audiences, ensuring Tank's reach extends far beyond boxing fans. Memes, GIFs, and reaction videos are repurposed endlessly, giving the knockout a digital immortality that few moments in sports ever achieve. The broader cultural impact is undeniable. Comparisons to superheroes, natural disasters, and apocalyptic events continue to dominate conversation. Fans exaggerate not just for humor but for impact, turning one punch into a legend. Social media algorithms amplify everything, feeding clips to millions of users who may not even know boxing, creating a feedback loop of virality, disbelief, and obsession. Tank's knockout is no longer just a sports moment. It's a global cultural phenomenon. As the dust settles, the aftermath becomes clear. Tank's reputation has been cemented as one of the most dangerous and explosive fighters of his generation. Promoters, fighters, and fans alike now approach every discussion about him with awe and caution. Social media ensures that his legend grows with each passing hour, and Joe Rogan's speechless reaction will remain a viral symbol of his unmatched power. Relationships within the boxing community are also affected. Fighters now reassess strategies, sparring partners reconsider participation, and trainers are more vigilant than ever. The ripple effect of that single punch extends far beyond the gym, influencing decisions about matchups, training, and promotion. Tank's dominance is no longer theoretical. It's proven, viral, and unforgettable. Fans have also transformed the moment into interactive spectacle. Live discussions, reaction videos, and meme contests keep the narrative alive. Each post, comment, or GIF adds to the mythology, creating a community experience that transcends traditional sports fandom. The knockout is not just witnessed, it's celebrated, dissected, and perpetually exaggerated, ensuring that Tank's legend grows exponentially online. The consequences for public perception are staggering. Tank is no longer seen as simply a boxer, he is a cultural icon. The viral knockout redefines expectations, sets new standards, and dominates conversation. Memes, celebrity commentary, and fan theories create a multi-layered spectacle that combines humor, awe, and obsession. Every new piece of content strengthens the narrative, ensuring Tank remains at the forefront of cultural attention. Finally, the combination of awe, absurdity, and virality guarantees that this moment will live forever. The knockout, Joe Rogan's stunned reaction, and the global discussion that followed have created a lasting imprint on sports, pop culture, and social media. Tank has transcended his sport, becoming a mythic figure in the digital age. Fans eagerly await the next chapter, but one thing is certain. The legend of Gervonta Davis is now immortal, and the world will never see anything like that punch again. Alright, listen up, because if that knockout didn't make your jaw drop, you better smash that like button like it owes you $1 million. Hit subscribe like your Wi-Fi depends on it, and ring that notification bell like it's warning you about the next viral moment before anyone else even knows it happened. This isn't just a boxing clip, it's a cultural earthquake. And only here at the Punch Press do you get the exclusive chaos served piping hot, dripping with hype, memes, and utter disbelief. Drop your wildest reactions in the comments, because we know you've got opinions. Who could survive Tank's next punch? Which heavyweight would dare step in the ring now? We want every theory, every savage clapback, and every absurd exaggeration imaginable. This is the place where internet detectives, meme lords, and fight fans collide, and your voice gets to join the madness. Don't hold back. Let the chaos loose. Remember, viral moments like this don't just happen, they explode. They spread faster than wildfire, and they live forever online. Only here do you catch them early, uncut and amplified for maximum shock value. The knockout, Joe Rogan's speechless face, the memes, the celebrity reactions, they're all part of a legendary storm, and you want to be front row. So smash that like, slam subscribe, comment your theories, and turn on notifications. The Punch Press delivers the wildest, most explosive sports moments non-stop. The world of viral chaos is always moving, always trending, and always insane. And trust us, you do not want to blink. Stay tuned, because the next knockout, reaction, or absurd meme is coming, and you'll want to witness it first.